Our channel is 100% focused on stories like this, providing you with valuable information the media hides from you. Please, so you don't miss videos like this, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It helps our work a lot. They aren't business leaders at a trade convention. They are the members of the Bilderberg Group, and for decades, they have been the subject of the most persistent and unsettling conspiracy theory of our time. They say the meetings are just an informal forum for discussion. But what if there's something far more sinister? What if the Bilderberg Group is a secret meeting that runs the world, and their true goal is nothing less than global control? This isn't a story of a few powerful people making a few decisions. This is an investigation into the dark heart of a global cabal, a shadowy elite that operates outside the reach of democratic accountability and public scrutiny. We're going to dive into the history of the Bilderberg Group, its mysterious attendees, and the chilling evidence that suggests their goal is to establish a new world order. The origins of a secret society. The story begins in 1954. In a small hotel in the Netherlands named Hotel de Bilderberg. The meeting was initiated by Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands, along with a group of concerned individuals who wanted to foster dialogue between Europe and North America. The list of attendees was kept a closely guarded secret. No press was allowed, no minutes were taken, and the meetings were held under the Chatham House rule, which states that participants are free to use information they receive, but they cannot reveal the identity or affiliation of the speaker. This level of secrecy is what immediately raised red flags for critics and conspiracy theorists. Why would the most powerful people in the world need to meet in secret to discuss common problems? Why the need for such a heavy veil of privacy? The only plausible answer, they argue, is that they are discussing things they don't want the public to know about. Who attends the Bilderberg meetings? The list of attendees is a who's who of global power. It's a mix of world leaders, CEOs of multinational corporations, heads of international banks, media moguls, and intelligence chiefs. We're talking about the presidents and prime ministers of nations, the CEOs of companies like Google, Microsoft, and Amazon, and the heads of institutions like the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. People who, by all accounts, already have immense power and influence. The attendance of these individuals, year after year, is a compelling piece of the puzzle. It's not a coincidence that a future prime minister, a future president, or a future head of a major international organization often attends a Bilderberg meeting just before they assume their new position. The conspiracy theory suggests that these meetings are a vetting process, a place where the global elite decides who will be placed in positions of power to carry out their agenda. It's a networking event for the most powerful people on Earth, a place where they can forge alliances and make deals in secret, away from the prying eyes of the public and the media. The true purpose of the Bilderberg Group, according to the conspiracy theory, is to establish a one-world government, a new world order where national sovereignty is abolished and power is consolidated in the hands of a few. The meetings are seen as a forum for this cabal to plan and execute their long-term agenda for global control. They are accused of manipulating global events, engineering financial crises, and using their media influence to shape public opinion to their advantage. One of the most persistent claims is that the Bilderberg Group was instrumental in the creation of the European Union and the euro. The argument is that these were not organic democratic developments, but rather carefully orchestrated plans to erode national sovereignty and pave the way for a continental superstate. A former Bilderberg chairman, Etienne d'Avignon, even hinted that the meetings facilitated the creation of the euro, a statement that only fueled the fires of the conspiracy theories. The agenda of the meetings, which is released to the public, is often a list of broad, vague topics like geopolitics of energy, artificial intelligence, and the future of capitalism. Critics argue that these are code words for a deeper, more nefarious plan. The future of capitalism could be interpreted as a plan to dismantle traditional free markets and replace them with a more centralized, technocratic system. Geopolitics of energy could be a discussion on how to control the world's energy resources and use them as a tool of political control. The secrecy of the meetings is key to their power. By operating outside of the public eye, they can discuss and make decisions without having to answer to anyone. They are not accountable to the voters, the shareholders, or the citizens of the world. This lack of transparency is seen as a direct assault on democracy and a sign that they are not acting in the best interests of the public. The media and the cover-up. One of the most disturbing aspects of the Bilderberg conspiracy theory is the alleged complicity of the mainstream media. Despite the fact that some of the most prominent journalists, editors, and media executives attend these meetings, there is a near-total silence from the press. The meetings are rarely, if ever, reported on by major news outlets. This media blackout is seen as further proof of a cover-up, a deliberate attempt to keep the public in the dark. The theory is that these media moguls are a part of the cabal, using their power to control the narrative and suppress any information that might expose the group's true agenda. The dangers of a global cabal. The conspiracy theory surrounding the Bilderberg Group is a reflection of a deep-seated fear and distrust of the powerful. It's a fear that the world is not being run by elected governments, but by a shadow government, a secret society that is pulling the strings from behind the scenes. This fear is not unfounded. The growing gap between the elites and the general public, the increasing concentration of wealth and power, and the lack of transparency in global governance all contribute to a sense that something is wrong. The Bilderberg Group, with its secret meetings and its powerful attendees, is the perfect symbol of this hidden power. It's a place where the powerful can meet without fear of public scrutiny, a place where they can discuss their plans for the world without having to answer to anyone. It's a place where the democratic process can be bypassed and the will of the people can be subverted. Whether they are planning for a one-world government or just discussing common problems, the secrecy of the Bilderberg Group is an affront to democracy and a cause for deep concern. The public deserves to know what their leaders are discussing, who they are meeting with, and what decisions are being made that will affect their lives. The truth about the Bilderberg Group may be more mundane than the conspiracy theories suggest, but the very existence of such a secretive and powerful organization and the lack of transparency that surrounds it is a problem in and of itself. It is a testament to the power of a global elite and a warning that the forces that shape our world may be operating in the shadows, out of our sight and beyond our control. The secret meeting that runs the world is a potent and enduring image. It's a reminder that even in an age of instant information, some of the most important decisions are being made in secret, behind closed doors, by a handful of people we don't know and who will never have to answer to us. Our channel is 100% focused on stories like this, providing you with valuable information the media hides from you. Please, so you don't miss videos like this, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It helps our work a lot.